Yo, what's up, my kings and queens? Welcome back to another YouTube video. I'm happy to see you again here. If you're new here, I'm YK Maharaj and I'm here to help you become the best possible version of yourselves. So today I'm going to be taking you through the truth about trying to start a business with zero skills. And I'm talking about all of this off of my own experience. So the first thing that I have to say about when you're starting your business with zero skills, and this is, of course, after you've chosen your niche, right? And which part you're taking, right? Because first you have to go choose which niche you're going to be doing, right? Whether you're going to be doing marketing, whether you're going to be a content creator, whether you want to be a copywriter, whether you want to do trading, whatever it is you want to do, this is what I want you to do, right? When you first start, right, you need to have a solid mindset. Now, why do I say you need to have a solid mindset? Because what happens is when you first start, you're motivated to keep going, right? You're like, oh yeah, I have my end goal in mind. I'm gonna go make 10K. I'm gonna go make 20K a month, right? You're motivated. You're like, yeah, let's keep pushing. Yeah, this doesn't seem that hard. I know what I'm doing. I'm the guy. I'm the man. I'm gonna get this shit done, right? You got motivation and you're ready to start your journey and you're persisting, right? But 2 to 4 weeks in, you start skipping tasks. You get lazy and you lose the vision, right? All of that happens simply because you lose the vision. And you might think, nah, I didn't lose the vision. I still have the vision of 10-20K a month. No, you don't. You had the vision when you were consistent. When you started getting inconsistent, it's because you lost faith in your vision, right? So now, of course, you have a question for me, right? And I'm sure you're wondering, but how do I build a solid mindset, right? It's not that difficult, right? One of the few things you need to do is you need to work on your mindset. Now, how are you going to do that? The first thing is you need to focus on what you keep your thoughts on, because what you keep your thoughts on daily determines what you attract in your own life, right? And the second thing is you need to have genuine belief that you will succeed no matter what it is you're pursuing. You need to have genuine belief you're going to succeed. Almost sort of delusional in a way. You understand? It's only delusional until you actually get it, right? And one of those things that's going to help you keep that mindset, that's going to help you stay strong, is remembering this quote: for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Now, I know you've probably heard that before and you probably think, he's the same guy teaching the same stuff I've heard before. Listen to what I have to say. Yes, you've heard that before, but have you ever sat down and thought and analyzed it before? Let's take the gym, for example. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. You go to the gym, you lift heavy weights, you damage your muscle, right? That's the action. The reaction is the muscle heals and gets bigger, right? Makes sense. Now, when it comes to business, when it comes to content, when it comes to whatever it is you want to pursue in life, right? People somehow don't think it works the same way, right? Let's say your business, or let's say you're creating content like me, right? I am still a fairly small, I'm a very small influencer, content creator, right? I've got 500 followers on Instagram, 490 on TikTok, and 218 today on YouTube, right? I am still very small, but I tell myself the same thing. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So for me sitting here and recording this video, there's definitely some shifts happening in the universe that's going to benefit me and come back and benefit me. That can be many things. That can be subscribers, that can be likes, that can be comments, that can be shares. Whatever it is, there's going to be an equal, it can even be hate. I can even get hate in my comments, and that's the equal and opposite reaction coming back to me, right? That's why when I get haters in my comments, I'll be like, keep it up, bro. It shows me I'm working harder. You understand? The next quote, and I'm sure you've heard this also, is, and this is all for mindset, by the way, still, guys: hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Now, I'm sorry that I'm going into depth a lot about mindset, but this is the most crucial part when it comes to business. If you don't have your mindset, you won't make it. Genuinely, your mindset, if you haven't fixed your mindset, you haven't built it to where it needs to be to get up every day and run a business, you won't make it. The next thing for your mindset is you need to develop good habits, right? What are those good habits? You need to meditate, you need to journal, you need to cold shower, you need to pray, you need to track your day, right? Why do I say you need these good habits? Because good habits make it easier for you to stay locked in. I am speaking from experience. Whenever I was locked in, I was doing these good habits. But then because I'm locked in, I got to a point where I'm like, oh no, I don't need these habits. Look at how I am. I'm already fucking locked in. I'm the G, bro. You know what happens when I stop doing those good habits? It starts going downhill. And then what do I do to pick myself up? I have to start the good habits again, right? That's one thing I've also learned about self-improvement. Self-improvement isn't about the bad habits you give into. It's about not stopping the good ones that you started doing. Then one more thing, there's going to be doubters, right? Which is going to be like your parents, it's going to be your family or whatever. But you have to keep your focus. You need to have tunnel vision on your process and your outcome, on everything you're trying to achieve, because only you have the vision that God gave you. God gave you your vision for a reason, right? He didn't give it to your father. He didn't give it to your brother or your sister. He didn't give it to your cousin, right? He gave it to you because he knows that you have the capability to do it, right? And the last thing I have for your mindset is you need to have blind faith. Like I said, a genuine belief, almost sort of delusional, right? That's mindset. And as I said, only you can pick you back up. If you fall off and you get inconsistent, you stop doing your outreach, you stop recording content, you stop learning about trading, whatever it is you're pursuing, right? If you fall off, only you can pick you up. Please get out of this mindset that you need your mother, you need your girlfriend, you need your father, you need your brother, your sister. You need someone to come and get you off your ass and get you moving. No, only you can fix your mindset. No one wants it for you more than you. Right? I mean, probably your father wants you to do better than him, but he doesn't want you to achieve your dreams as much as you do. You understand? He's not coming there at 4 a.m. saying, yo, get up. You said you need to do this today. You got dreams to achieve. No one's coming to push you. It's up to you. Now, once you've chosen your niche and your path and you've started, right? The next most important thing is consistency, right? I saw a quote, and it was the quote of the day, the quote of the day for me one of the other days. And it said that the best plan is the consistent plan. So no matter what it is you're pursuing, whether that's drop shipping, what are those? Oh, affiliate marketing, right? Whether you're doing copywriting, whether you're doing SMMA, whether you're doing trading, whether you're doing copywriting, whatever form of money making method you're using, as long as you are consistent, you are bound to get somewhere. By the way, guys, if you guys haven't already, please make sure you smash that like and subscribe button, because I really am here to help you guys become the best possible version of yourselves. And to be honest, I am really here exposing some things about myself, you know, maybe not specifically in this video, but in a lot of my videos, I do expose things about myself in order to benefit you guys so that you guys can learn from my experiences. So if you guys are enjoying the video, please make sure you smash that like button. If you know someone that's thinking something similar about joining or starting their own business, please share this to them. Now, the next thing that I have for you is you need to stop wasting tasks on the time you do just to say you've worked, right? Let me give you an example of that. I don't have any first-hand examples right now, actually. But I do know that it happens to all of us, because it even happens to me. Like, let's say for schoolwork. Yes, let's use schoolwork, for example. Let's say for schoolwork, you had to go study, right? And now you told yourself you need to do an hour of whatever subject you're doing. Let's say it's maths for argument's sake, right? You told yourself you need to do an hour of maths, but you don't want to go sit there and do past papers, right? But you still need to get an hour of maths done. So what are you going to do? You're going to go open your textbook and you're going to go sit down and start just writing notes on one of the chapters for an hour. Yes, you're correct. You still did work, right? But my point is, did you work on the shit that's going to move the needle, that's going to get you closer to your goal, that's going to get you where you need to be? You didn't, right? Because you just wanted to do something to justify it to yourself and say, look, okay, I've worked on maths today, done. Let's move on to the next thing. You understand? So the same thing can happen when it comes to your business, when it comes to your content. You don't feel like doing the work that you know you need to do, so you instead distract yourself with other work and convince yourself, oh no, but I've worked today, I've been productive today. You understand? But if you do that, you're damaging yourself in the long run, because you're not taking care of the things that are needle pushers, the things that's going to get you where you want to be. getting you to achieve the goals you want to achieve. That is how you're going to do it. The next thing is for your business, because you have to remember this is a business. You have to work continuously on improving the quality of your outputs. Now, what is that? That could be for every and absolutely anything, whether it's content trading, SMMA, whatever. Let's take an actual business, for example. When I say you need to improve the quality of your outputs, I mean improve the quality of your cold call script, improve the quality of your email outreach script, right? Improve the quality of your onboarding messages, right? Improve the quality of your actual meetings, right? So you can actually close meetings. Improve the quality of your contracts. Improve the quality of your... Okay, now you've actually signed the clients. Improve the quality of the work you're providing to your clients, right? That is what you need to do. You need to continuously work on improving and improving and improving and improving. If you don't, you can't expect it to make it in business. I'm sorry, but that's the truth, right? Now, the last thing, and it's the same thing, it's your mindset. Like I said at the start, the most important thing here is mindset. Mindset and consistency, two most important things. Mindset. So, I have gone out of my way to create a YouTube video for you guys, and this YouTube video is titled How to Stay Focused When No One Believes in You. Now, for many of my for many of my viewers out there who are trying to start a business with zero skills, right, who actually relate to this video, or there's someone who's already started their business and they're watching this video, whatever it is, please make sure you check out that video, because whatever it is you're pursuing in life, whether it's trading, whether it's content, whether it's your business, whether it's a degree, no matter what the hell it is you're pursuing, bro, there's going to be doubters. There's going to be people that think you can't make it, right? And it's hard to get through that alone with just your own mind, which is why I went and detailed exactly what you need to do to try your best to keep yourself consistent as possible and working towards your goal. So if you haven't already, please make sure you check out my YouTube video titled How to Stay Focused When No One Believes in You. By the way, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. If you guys think that I left anything out, or you think I was a bit vague in anything, or you want me to address something that I haven't addressed, please put it in the comments so that I can get to it on the next video for you guys. And yeah, guys, if you guys know anyone that is thinking of starting their own business, thinking of going into their own journey of entrepreneurship, whatever it is, please send them this video. As always, guys, I'm rooting for you and I'm watching from afar. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.